Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Verasity. It was requested multiple times that I take a look at this project once again. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, I do want to mention the Telegram chat that we have going on. Please make sure to check it out. It's a great place to find some help regarding some issues that you might have. It's a great place to find some low cap gems, a great place to find some nice projects that you may not have heard of, because we do have a pinned message in the chat with all the projects that we're looking at. And, there might be a couple of ones that you may have missed, right? So go and check it out in the description. And we do have a Discord server as well with some nice TA going on in there as well. So jumping into the daily chart on VRA, we're above the 20 EMA, which is great. We are having this EMA squeeze over here, which always ends up in this outburst of the price. So you can see that the 20 EMA was coming back down, and it seemed like we're going to get a bearish cross. But then all of a sudden you have that sling. So it basically just springboarded off the 55 EMA, and the 20 EMA is now carrying the price up. We are getting a bit overextended from the 20 EMA now, but this is not a low cap gem at this point, because it has like 150 million in it. I would say anywhere below 100 million is considered a low cap gem for me, at least. So you can see we held the 0.618 as support, which is great. And I did give you some nice buy orders last video, and that was those orders should have been filled if you thought that you want to invest in this project. So looking at this fib retracement that I have, so this is from the previous all-time high at 0.0559 all the way down here to this low in July 19th, where a lot of the projects did bottom out over here. So from here, you can see that we are retracing to our all-time high. And this is the log scale, by the way, the daily chart. And these are the targets that we're looking at. So our bull market end target is over here at 19 cents. Okay, so a 0.1939 is our target. We may get overextended and get sent all the way up here to almost 42 cents on the second fib level. But realistically, what we're targeting is the impulsive wave target, which is this over here, okay? So you have to keep that in mind. Below that, we do have the 1.414, and these are the market caps. So for the 20 cents to get to 19 cents, basically we need $708 million in our market cap, $477 million to get to 1287, and $358 million to get to 0.96 per token. So, and the all-time high over here sitting at 223 million. It's looking very good right now. Verasity is retracing beautifully retracing, holding this nice level of support. Do have the buy order set at the 20 EMA, so I would obviously recommend having the 20 EMA as a nice buy order, as well as the 20 EMA is sitting right where the 0.786 is on the Fibonacci retracement, which is sitting at 0.0364. So have some buy orders over there, because you may just end up bouncing from that level before moving up, okay? Because we would like to see a nice retracement, because you can see that you're just coming up in this wave. We need to find some support in order to have some strength to be able to take out the previous all-time high. But it's looking very bullish. I haven't checked out any news regarding this project yet, and I'm not involved with this project, unfortunately. Didn't have enough funds to invest. You can't invest in all of them, but I sure as heck hope that I will be able to invest in it sooner rather than later. So these are our targets for the bull market end cycle, right? And let's jump into KuCoin for some detailed TA. Now, looking at the weekly chart, you can see that we're printing this double top pattern over here. So this is going to be a major resistance level over here. And you want to get above that resistance, because if you don't, you're creating a double top pattern, which is a bearish pattern, okay? And you're going to see a retracement from that level, basically. And if we end up losing this neckline over here, right? This neckline of the double top, you're coming back down for support, and you're going to find it on one of these swing highs, which, to be honest with you, I don't think is going to happen. I don't think we're going to lose support, and I don't think we're going to come back down, because as of right now, Bitcoin is sitting at $55,000. How crazy is that? Everyone has been telling people on YouTube that we are in a bear market just because we're getting these red candles. And that was the stupidest thing ever, because if you take a look at the charts, nothing on the charts signaled that we are in a bear market. Nothing said that we are in a bear market, okay? And looking at the 20 EMA, we can see that we nicely bounced off of it, and now we can start our impulsive wave, get overextended, perhaps get to our target at 19 cents, maybe get overextended a bit from there, and then have our bear market, which in fact is coming, guys. Don't be disillusioned by anyone who says otherwise. A bear market will come. We will have the 4-year cycle until Bitcoin keeps halving. We're going to have the next halving in 2024. So don't think that we're going to be in this uptrend forever. You should, think about taking profits. Now, the RSI over here is barely getting up there to the overbought. We're still not in the overbought. It's looking great. Once you start getting here and doing something like this is where you want to think about taking profits. Right now, you can take some profits right now, because I do think we may end up having a little pullback on this project. You got your bullish cross over here in August, I think. Yeah, in August, and this was your confirmation of that uptrend. And look at the appreciation. We're getting a bit overextended on the MACD. We had that little move towards the downside, and bang, another move with the moving average towards the upside. So all in all, looking very good. Now, there is a little divergence over here on the weekly stock RSI, as you can see. So we have started coming back down over here, but on the weekly, we're moving towards the upside. So this is a little divergence that may suggest that we are going to have a pullback, which would be completely healthy. Okay, we want to keep our support. So perhaps look at the 0.618 for support if we are going to end up coming back down. I'm going to show you all the levels just in a second. Okay, so we are on the daily chart, and as you can see, I do have this fib set up from the all-time high to, I don't know why is that there. There you go, to the swing low. So you wanna, no, this is not, is it the all-time high? No, this is not the all-time high. I do apologize. This is from the previous local high that we had made in September 4th, right? And we're looking to break that as resistance, okay? So that would be our resistance. And I'm just going to get rid of that. We don't need that right now. And as you can see, we are hitting our head on the 0.786. So this potentially could be our resistance zone that we're going to get rejected from, because as you can see, we're getting these wicks down, but strong buying pressure. And as you can see, the bigger the wick, the more it shows that the bulls want this project, okay, to come up. So ideally, what you want to see, a little retracement wave to the 20 EMA on the daily chart. So have the 20 EMA as a nice buy order, okay, and have the 0.618 over here as a buy order as well. That is sitting at 0.04051, okay, because you need to retrace, not to get overextended, not to get too parabolic on the project, because if you get too parabolic, you're pretty much going vertical like this. The EMA turns vertical. When the price comes back to find support, the EMA is vertical, it doesn't hold the price, and it comes back down, crashing into the ground. So a lot of altcoins are going to crash, pretty much 99%, 95% in a bear market. So make sure to take profits, guys. I cannot stress that enough. Now, last video, I did give you this target of 0.236 on the fib at 0.0312 cents, right? But that was the target from this rising wedge that we had over here. The rising wedge is a bearish pattern that usually ends up in a retracement wave, in a corrective wave, all the way down to where we formed the bearish pattern, right? The rising wedge. And I did say that it was formed over here on the 0.236, which in fact was wrong. I do apologize. It was formed over here. As you can see, this is where the first touch was, right? And I'm gonna make sure that it's sitting correctly. Yeah, so something like that. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? But that was just a little wick down from support. but this is where you form the rising wedge, right? And you ended up coming back down exactly where it was formed. So if you even filled out this order over here and you got even some more tokens on this level below as well, that's great. So now let's see if you bought in over here, you're in profit of, yeah, pretty much 40%, which is great. And if you bought in over here from this dip, then you're in profit of 72%. So it's looking very good, very, very good right now. Bitcoin is getting too bullish at the minute right now, so maybe expect a little pullback in the coming days. But there are a lot of guys, actually not a lot of guys. There's a guy on Twitter, Plan B. I think he's the one who created the stock to flow model, and he's been accurate with all of his Bitcoin predictions by the end of the month. So August, I think, was 43K. I think September was 48K, and in October, I think he has 63K. So potentially expect us to be sitting at 63K by the end of October. And that means all the altcoins are going to appreciate as well, but just don't think that we're not going to have these retracements, because we are going to have them. They are going to be healthy, and we need to be ready to take profits and don't get too greedy, guys. And looking at the daily chart, the RSI has yet to come up to this overbought area, which is nice. So we still have some room to grow. We got our bullish cross on the daily chart over here, October 2nd, which was your confirmation of an uptrend. And on the stock RSI, we are potentially getting overbought right now. You can see that we are in the overbought area at the minute. So that is your signal to take some profits. And personally, I would take some profits. For example, I would sell 50% or 25% on my tokens, whatever you want to choose over here. And I would wait for a retracement and just keep on buying on a retracement wave, right? So have some buy orders ready on the 0.618, perhaps on the 0.5. But don't expect, just because I say it's going to have a retracement, that it's going to happen. It's just something you need to be ready for. And it's something that, it's logical, because you can't keep going up forever, right? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th green candle on the daily chart. We are doomed for some pullback on VRA. But other than that, we did have a double bottom pattern over here, as you can see. This was the neckline. You come back down over here. And yep, target met right now with a double bottom pattern over here. As you can see, this W bottom. You take a trend line from the resistance, from this neckline, right, all the way down to the double bottom, and you place it at the resistance, and you see the target has been met perfectly at the 0.6, at the 0.786. And yeah, it's looking very good right now, guys. Looking very good. So hopefully you are taking profits along the way. Make sure to stay safe, guys. Do check out the previous VRA video that's on your screen right now. Make sure to subscribe to the channel not to miss out any more uploads, because YouTube does like to gatekeep some of the crypto videos. It doesn't really like crypto, does it? And make sure to check out the playlist on your screen right now. That's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.